Hey friends, good morning. So today my lecture topic is South China Sea. So first of all, we are going to understand what is South. Where is what is the location of South China Sea? So as we all know that South China Sea is located in the western in Pacific Ocean and eastern Asia. So basically, South China Sea is surrounded by few countries, namely China, Vietnam, Malaysia, Singapore, Brunei, Philippines, and Indonesia. So these countries surround the South China Sea. And now let's understand what is the issue of South China Sea. As we all know that China wants its dominance in all, not only in Pacific Ocean but also in all over the oceans like Indian Ocean also. So in this context, China, China in the, studies founded that there are huge petroleum and gas reserve in the South China Sea, and which can complete the energy uh, energy requirement of the China for the 50 years. So that is why China aspire to dominance on the South China Sea, so that uh, China can fulfill its requirement of energy, and so that is why China is dominating in the South China Sea. China is making artificial islands in the South China Sea, as well as like China do not you know uh, accept the order of International Court of Justice, because in 2014 or 13, around 2013 and 14, these countries went to the UN, and they want that the this issue should be would be resolved the peacefully. So the issue went into the International Court of Justice. So the court orders that there should not be dominance of China. China should China should, you can say, um, respect everyone's territory, and China should you know uh, withdraw, or we can say research and research करना चाहिए उसको in its special economic zone. So that is why, and then after we are going to understand that हाँ, कि to solve these issues what the world powerful countries are doing. So let's understand the what USA is doing. USA and other countries which are you know which are the most powerful country, not only in economy but also in military. So हम लोग देखते हैं कि यूएसए क्या कर रहा है, जैसे कि चाइना और यूएसए के बीच राइवलरी है ट्रेड को लेकर के कि और इकोनॉमी को लेकर के, कि चाइना जो है, चाइना की इकोनॉमी सरपास करने वाली है कुछ ही सालों में यूएसए को, एंड चाइना इज़ गोइंग टू बी दी लार्जेस्ट इकोनॉमी ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. Right now, US economy is approximately $26 billion, and the economy of China is around 19 trillion dollar. And when it comes to India, so Indian economy is approximately 3.75 trillion dollar as per 2023. सो ये सब कंट्रीज़ एक साथ आई हैं चाइना के डोमिनेंस को काउंटर करने के लिए, बिकॉज चाइना नेवी इज़ वन ऑफ द मोस्ट पावरफुल नेवी इन द वर्ल्ड. So US Navy is also not cannot tackle China alone. So what US has done is that US came with its allies as well as countries which shares border with China. Like US made a grouping named as Quad. So in that there are 4 countries: India and Australia, US and Japan. So both countries, all 4 countries are doing exercises as well as discussing issues related to Indo-Pacific, how they should counter China, as well as they have formed a trade organization in that IPEF, I think, and in that they are focusing on how they can improve their trade relations as well as how can they can diversify the trade supply, food supply chain and energy supply chain, so that they can hit on the Chinese economy. So like that, these countries are countering China. As well as recently we have seen that US, UK and Australia has formed a organization, or you can say grouping, named AUKUS. In that grouping, US and UK jointly will developed nuclear powered submarine for the Australia, so that the Australian navy or Australian military can be empowered, so that they can also counter China. They can also um, safeguard their issues, their interest, because China is not only dominating in South China Sea but also in all over West Pacific Ocean. And like China is making you know air bases and military bases in different countries, so that China can dominate all over the world, and China can be the superpower through engaging in that country. So for that, China also use its debt trap diplomacy, so that China can easily get uh, you know a land for making its military setup and other things, and air bases and you can say military bases. So this is the issue of South China Sea. And in the opinion, in my opinion, I would say like that these countries should resolve the issue peacefully, and China should China should accept the international law, international order of the International Court of Justice, so that the issue would be resolved peacefully. And China should also respect the territory of each country, whether it is a small country or whether it is a powerful or weak country, military and economically. So thank you. Jai Hind.